All right, today we're going to show you guys how to apply the net rack to your boat net. So first, make sure that you have a boat net that has a flat surface. That's an important part of the net. Once you find your flat surface, take some rubbing alcohol or a similar cleaner. If you have a net that's wood with like a wood finish, make sure to dilute the rubbing alcohol or it could damage the finish on your net. But for a fish pond net, straight rubbing alcohol is fine. We're just going to take a little bit on there. Rub it on, make sure it's clean. We're going to put one on the back and one on the front, so that's where we're going to focus our efforts to get things clean. Nice thing about rubbing alcohol is it dries almost immediately. The important thing you want to note in the package, when you unbox it, you'll have two pairs of these. One will be colored and one will be silver. That is very important to note. The magnets are arranged in such a way that the orange ones are oriented south and the silver ones are oriented north, so that if you try to stick a colored one to a colored one, they won't stick. And if you try to stick a silver one to a silver one, they won't stick. So make sure you're sticking color to silver, silver to color. We're going to be putting the colored one on the net and the silver one on the boat. Find the spot you want to put it. Give it a nice firm press. Okay, grab your other piece. We're going to do the same. We're going to put an orange one on the bottom. Give it a nice firm press. Now you're going to take the silver magnets and you're going to pay attention to the orientation of the logo. This is if you want it to look as perfect as possible, make it so the logos match up like that. Flip it over and stick it to the magnet. Do the same with the bottom one. Stick it on. Now you want to go around your boat and find the best place to put this for the angler. If you're right-handed, you'll probably want it on the right side. If you're left-handed, you'll probably want it on the left side. In this case, the owner of the boat's gonna be left-handed, so we're gonna put it on the left side. This is a Hyde Montana skiff. There's plenty of options to put it on the left or right side. In this case, we're gonna put it a little bit lower so that that hoop is out of the way. It's almost touching the floor. We could mount it up here, but then you might have the hoop get knocked around by dogs, kids, whoever might be in your boat. So we're gonna mount it down here like this. It's important to note where these magnets are positioned, and then we're gonna come in and clean them with rubbing alcohol again. It's important to put a little elbow grease in there. Get all the grime off. All right, so now we're just gonna peel off our stickers. Find the spot we wanna put it and press it on. Make sure you give it a nice, good, firm pressure. All right, now it's stuck on. A couple important things to note here is, one, this adhesive really likes being applied at room temperature or warmer. The hotter it is, the faster that adhesive is gonna cure. If it's below 50 degrees, I would not recommend applying. I'd wait until later in the day when the boat starts to heat up a little bit. Apply it when it's above 50 degrees at the very least. 70 degrees or warmer is best. Another important thing to think about, the hotter it is, the faster it's gonna cure, but you wanna make sure it's cured before you're putting too much stress on it. So in a 70 degree environment, it's going to take probably about 8 to 12 hours to reach 90% of its full cure strength. You probably don't need the full cure strength, but I would recommend waiting at least 8 hours before you start going crazy and yanking on the net. We hope you enjoy your net rack. If you have any questions about further application instructions, if you have any sort of faulty product, please reach out to us at clingfishing.com. You can contact us on our contact form or via the email on the website, and we'll be happy to answer any questions you might have.